And yeah, the map is Bedouins. We've seen this map a couple of times in earlier tournaments. As you can see, it is a no town center start map. And there are these small puddles here filled with shorefish. And in case you didn't know, shorefish is actually the fastest way of food income, except for Mongol hunt. If you do it with villagers. With fishing ships it is really slow, but with villagers it's super fast. So let's check the positions. Only one water spot here for Chris. That's kind of close. He has forests, gold in the south. Let's check the stone is here. It's alright. Gold, wood, obviously. 4 waters actually really close. Stone, yeah. Better map for Zuppi, I think. You will get way more food out of these puddles here. Okay, phone, quick break here for Zuppi, that's fine.
Microphone muted.
Alright, I used the break to check my phone as well. Is the game continuing? Yes, it is. Chris would definitely have to get some boars. That's 3 in the front, 1 in the back. Some deer here. But it's always better to use the shorefish. This one here would be nice. To get a mill and then get the extra boars. But he has to scout that first, obviously. He has seen the 3 boars. If he moves the sheep a little, then you can see the water as well. Oh, the exploration is really good. Look at the score, 340 against 400. That is 50% more. Wow. So
Zuppi is owning this game.
Yeah, Zuppi has practiced this map, obviously. Really knows.
He has
what to do.
literally scouted the entire map.
Yep. I mean, when I switched the point of views, it was baffling, like the amount of exploration for Zuppi. Not bad, sir, not bad. Oh, civilizations for both, we should have mentioned that, are Chinese. Obviously, with a no TC map, 6 villagers help a lot to get your TC up fast, and yeah, so that is kind of a given in 1v1. And it looks like Chris will go for another boar. Took the one in the back, took one from the front, and here's the 3rd one coming up. No boar yet for Zuppi. Does he have any boars near? That is a question. Nope. So it looks like this extra water here for Zuppi actually gets balanced out here with the sheer amount of hunt there is. Let's see. 17 population now. And 17 for Zuppi, so Chris is a few seconds faster. Also important to get to fuel age
It
buildings.
is nowhere near balanced out. Look at the amount of food Zuppi has compared to Chris.
Well, Chris had 4 boars. Do the maths.
Well, boars are much slower than shorefish. Quite a bit slower, actually, substantially.
I wouldn't complain to have boars.
No, I personally would much rather prefer another pool.
Yeah.
Because shorefish is way faster.
Yeah, but what I said is that Zuppi doesn't even have boars, right? So even if you
He
wanted
doesn't need
boars,
them. Look at the number of...
No, the point is you need all the food you can get. And Zuppi
he's
doesn't
getting
have
all the
boars.
food he can get.
You don't get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. You're saying that Chris has more immediate food, but I guess you're understanding what I'm saying.
No, of
I
course.
mean, one boar would give
course.
you like 300 food.
Of course, Zuppi has plenty of food. But I think it is not as bad as I thought in the beginning. I thought Zuppi would have had boars somewhere close as well. Anyway,
weirdly, they're up at almost the same time. With Zuppi having a 200 food advantage.
let's check. 75% for Zuppi and 20 population. Barracks coming up. 20 population and 85 now. Also barracks coming up, so very similar. Gonna be interesting for what they're going for now. Fast castle, scouts. With the amount of food on this map, fast castle is seen very often, but we've also seen scouts. This
well, they've not
free.
got on gold.
Yeah,
they've not
true.
gone on gold, so
yeah, that's true.
fast castle's not an option.
Yeah, no, obviously, you've seen scouts in many games. Was Chris housed here, or why was he walling so hard? Walling, no, building a house so hard. Anyway, so the scouts are out. We could even use the army point of view. There's only one so far for Zuppi. Now let's go back to the normal point of view and use F4. 2 military units for both.
And now the difference that fish is making.
One sec.
Because
I need to do something here. Okay, back.
Zuppi can actually go FC. Dao. লাগবে না.
Yeah, Zuppi is a lot closer to going up, obviously. He has the gold next STC. He's still getting a lot of food here from these puddles there with all the shorefish. The scout froze, did not fight, but Spearman is down. I should be careful with this one scout, but Zuppi is not targeting it. Now it's a good fight for Chris. The villagers were idling for a second. And now I think Chris could pick up another vill and... he wants that villager. 8 HP, but now he traded a scout. Okay, blacksmith coming up there. Wheelbarrow coming up for Zuppi. Chris is housed at 40 population. But, well, both are on 40 right now, so it's not that bad. 6 on gold. Zuppi similar count, I assume. Quickly check. Yes, that's 6. Here he used palisades to micro-wall this.
The basic difference right now is that Zuppi is 500 food ahead.
Yes, obviously. The scout micro. He lost 3 scouts at the same moment. Yeah, still, low HP scout went down. I mean, in the end it looks like a better fight for Chris, but he also brought in a lot more army. So, yeah, messy fight there. And I think Zuppi has the resources, or is he still... Did he get... Yeah, he got the gold in for bloodlines, so can't go up immediately. Still 45 HP, so no bloodlines for Chris yet. $199, and Zuppi has the resources, yes, and he clicked up. So Zuppi has bloodlines, and he's up. Chris, still 45. Yeah, these scouts, they are kind of strong with their bloodlines, but against so many vills, not worth it. Don't see bloodlines anywhere being researched. So, on paper, Chris is clearly behind. No bloodlines, has not clicked up to castle. And I mean, we've seen in the beginning how Zuppi was exploring the map. He, well, got maybe a little bit lucky here finding this super nice spot with 4 little oases, and Chris only was close to 1. Moved on to the second one here with only 2 villagers, so not getting in all the food. He had some boars, but yeah, we've said it in the beginning, shorefish with villagers are just awesome to take. There's the castle age. Let's see any reaction from Chris or not. No, that was a very good fight for him, so why would he change his strategy now? Let's see. Gonna keep an eye on the researches now. I'm curious what Zuppi will go for now. Is he getting more ranged units? Nope. Knights it is. Two knights out. +1 attack, +1 defense on these ranged units, but against 4 knights it's tricky. They have bloodlines, they have +1 defense. Chris has bloodlines now on the scouts, but still knights with +1 and bloodlines, they smash feudal units. Yep, and there goes Chris's feudal army. In terms of military, there's 7-7, so before Chris cleared the feudal army here from Zuppi, and now Chris has lost almost all. So let's go back to the normal view. In terms of score, Zuppi is on 2,900, Chris is on 2,500, but I assume... no. Nothing to assume here. Chris is still very far from castle. Holy moly, what is going on?
It's GG.
Yep, starting to look like it really.
There is no way he's recovering from this.
+2 armor is there for Zuppi, +1 armor, if I see that correct. Only coming up now for Chris. So Chris is throwing in all his resources for Feudal Age upgrades. And I don't think he's gonna get out of it too much. Not really. Chris is also open at the side. Not that it matters right now. Another town center coming up in the front, shielding stone and yeah, making the wood actually in the back less vulnerable. Chris moving out with 4 spears and 3 archers. Yeah, 4 archers. And I just mentioned this gap. Knights are going towards it, but Chris is walling. And I think the wall will go up in time. Yeah. Zuppi did not know it was still open, so he's going for the palisade straight away. Let's see what's going on here. Zuppi must have seen him with the line of sight here. Yeah, not losing villagers. And the knights are in. Oops, that's 1 villager, 2.
This has to be GG.
Yep, if Chris loses a lot of villagers, then he'll probably call it. These knights
I don't see any way for him to return, that's the thing.
Yep, he has 1 tower to garrison, the town center is kind of far. Zuppi lost the low HP knight. Still 4 left. He's a bit cautious here with these knights. Could have done more damage. Oh wait, I actually think my researchers thing kept an old research, so that is fixed now. Yeah, GG called. I mean, here the feudal army got destroyed by... well, he got 2 knights out of it, but he lost everything he sent, which was it 4 archers and 4 spearmen. And now here, his reinforcements were being picked up. A few archers in the back, siege workshop coming up, so Zuppi was ready to kill. He had almost 1k score lead. Chris was still in feudal, so well-deserved win for Zuppi here. This was actually very impressive from minute 5 onwards. He had such a big lead. So.
Oh, by the way, so game 4, what do we ask them? Since Bedouin just played.
Oh god, you decide. You know what's common.
Chaos Pit, I would say.
Okay, make it chaos.
Or maybe Fortress Regicide, because Katsuri hates that map and I love it.
Completely up to you. You know the map pool, you know what maps have been played so far, what the viewers would like to see in this event, so you decide. I'm just showing the achievements, but it is pretty obvious what we have seen, I guess. Scoreboard is up to date, yep. So, F9 and some music between the games.